I hope this is visible. Yes. But data environment analysis is a non-parametric technique to measure the efficiency. What is the utility of this technique? What is the idea of this technique? We will study later on. But there are few basic concepts which one must having clarity. Why this technique is used? What are those concepts? And those concepts are very basic concepts. For example, the very first concept is the concept of efficiency and productivity. Generally, we take them synonymous. We use them interchangeably, efficiency and productivity. But there is a minor difference. We must, because if we know about this difference, we can interpret the result very easily and accurately. Okay, that's why I am focusing on this. Otherwise, what people do, they mix up the things. They are using the concept of productivity, but they mixing it with the efficiency, and they are using the concept of efficiency, and sometimes interchangeably in two lines they use the efficiency word, and two lines they use the productivity word. But you must be very clear what is the minor difference between these. Let's go. I have a firm A, and I have been given a task to find out the productivity. For finding out the productivity, let's suppose I am assuming that there is one input and one output. There is only one output and one input, and I have been asked to find the productivity. A. What you will do? You will find the productivity of A by taking this. That is output of A divided by the input of A. Our focus is only on the production process. How the inputs are transformed into the output. Later on, we will see that it is too easy to transform to the other sectors where there is not a physical output or there is no use of physical inputs. But if we think of the manufacturing firm where there is a physical output and physical inputs, then we can find out the productivity of the firm by output divided by that firm divided by the input used to produce those output. And that goes 10 is the output. Okay. Input is 2 and this figure we get 5. This will be very easy. We can say that the level of productivity in this form is 5. Level of productivity of this form is 5. But I cannot say that this form is efficient unless and until I compare this figure by some other benchmark or some other figure. Benchmark or other figure provided by the other forms. If I compare productivity A to the productivity of B, then I can comment whether this form is efficient or not. It means productivity, if I have another one, if I find the productivity of this form, let's suppose the firm B is producing same level of output, but the different level of input, say 3 and 3.3. Now I can easily comment on the efficiency. What inference I can draw from these two figures? Level of productivity is 5, level of productivity is 3.3. Then I can say that firm A is more efficient than the idea is very simple. Idea is that productivity is an absolute constant and efficiency is a relative. This, if you keep this thing in the mind, then it will be easy for you to understand or interpret such things. You are getting it. Productivity of A and productivity of B. Now I introduce another firm. Productivity of C is OC or IC. OC is the output produced by the C for and divided by 1.5. What figure will you get? What figure you will get? 6.6. Okay. 6.6. If now from this, if we have two sample of two sample size say 2, then this form was emerging as the efficiency. Okay. But we increase the sample. Okay. As we increase the sample, there is a possibility that this form B may, this form A may retain its position as a more efficient, or it may be possible that this will lose the position. But here it happens that it lost the position. Now it means when we talk, let's suppose we have a sample of 50 firms, and we are talking about the banks. We have that those 50 banks, and we have this sample of 50 banks, and a particular bank, say IBFC, turns out to be more efficient. You could say that this bank, IBFC bank, is more efficient because it has a higher productivity than the other. But it doesn't mean that this result would be a universal truth. This is a sample specific. This is a sample specific thing. Let's suppose I add 2 more banks. The standard market in the sample maybe KB and Agro. Now what would happen? It may be happen that IDFC will lose its place. Now it doesn't mean that you can generalize the result on the basis of that sample results. Now, whenever we interpret the result using any methodology, and it is also applicable to the DEA, that we should not generalize the result. Okay, some caution is required to be kept in mind that these results are sample specific. For example, you are doing a time series analysis, you are finding different results. Okay. And when you add a period, say you add the turbulence years. Okay. For example, year when there were shocks in the economy, the result would be different than all. Therefore, when we do the time series analysis, people start now taking the idea of time breaks. Okay, they consider the time breaks. In a similar way, when we interpret the result of an efficiency, there is a need to apply a great caution. Because in a particular sample, a firm may be efficient, but When you change the size of the sample, some other form may emerge as the more efficient. That's why the question is what. Now, we will come back to our basic concept that efficiency and productivity are more or less used as a synonym interchangeable word, but there is a very minute difference, very trivial difference. That is, efficiency is a relative concept and productivity is a absolute. Now, we come to another. The term efficiency, also called productivity sometimes, is taken as the matrix of performance. That is, sometimes we use it. You start a paper, writing a paper on say efficiency of say teaching department in the Punjabi University. I have been assigned to this task. Okay. To find out the efficiency of teaching department in the Punjabi University. Okay. We collect the data. The data may be the number of papers published by the teachers, number of projects, number of student pass out with distinction, number of placements, because these are the indicators of the efficiency. And on the other hand, we take 2-3 indicators of inputs, and if I'm not wrong, salaries paid to the non-teaching workers, salaries paid to the teaching, it means all operating expenses, along with the maintenance of the building, etc. Okay, maybe. And on the basis of that, we implemented a model. Okay, keeping this in view, we implemented the DEA model and we used the efficiency. And somewhere inside the paper, we using the word performance, that applied management is more efficient than the say management department, and somewhere in the test of the paper we say that the performance of applied management is better than that. The difference, there is a new difference. Okay. We use these words interchangeably, but you must apply a caution. Okay, by using these words. Efficiency and performance are altogether two different concepts. Okay. Why I am saying that these are altogether two different concepts? Because efficiency is a very, very narrow concept. Very, very narrow concept. And performance is a broader concept. Okay. How is it broader? Like efficiency. When we talk about the efficiency, okay, our basic purpose is how many resources we have in our hand. Resources in our hand means how much input we have and how we transform that input, so resources, to get the outcome. Outcome means output. It means it is basically inputs go somewhere inside the production process. This is the production process, and we get the output. One thing is very important here, again when we talk about it is completely black box. It is completely a black box. You don't know what happening inside this. How the inputs go here and out the here there is a production process. It is a black box. Black box in the sense that it is a technology. Something black box, it is a technology. It is not easily understandable to us. For example, when we talk about the efficiency of the department, we expenditure finances are, we are getting the finances from the university administration, okay, through some budgetary allocation, and we are producing the papers, we are doing the placement of the students. But you know, there is a system there, that is a production process, but that is so complicated. It is not easy to understand that. And since it is complicated, we do not want to keep inside that. It is so complicated. But what our interest? Our interest is not on this production process itself. We consider it as a black box. Okay? Our concern is inputs, is transformation into output. Okay? Now, this is the efficiency. Now, it is completely a technological phenomenon. Efficiency is a technological phenomenon, transformation of inputs to output. Then, performance is a broader concept. It not only entails in itself efficiency, but it also contains one thing, that is the effectiveness. Performance is much broader than the efficiency. Yes. Performance is broader concept, and the general thing is that in the literature, I will show you one paper of mine. In the literature, performance has been considered as the product of efficiency and effectiveness. Please note that I am saying it's a product. Product means something multiple. I am not saying it's a efficiency plus effectiveness. If I use plus, it means my decomposition is additive. My decomposition is additive. Here, my decomposition is multiplicative. Multiplicative means something is so interactive with the other thing. We cannot, when we find multiply, two things are, it's not a complicated, we say that it is not as easy to decompose the things. Some component of efficiency may affect the effectiveness, and some thing of effectiveness may affect the efficiency. But if we do additive, in case of additive, what happens? Let's suppose I have cell, and I say the focus. These are separate, very easy. We can easily separate. And if something is zero out of this, we can work out the others. For example, if this is not known to me, okay? If this is not known to me, I can easily work out 7.4. It is very easy. Computationally, it is very easy. Computationally, it is very easy. Therefore, when the little kids start their mathematical calculation, teachers teach them what? Plus, minus. Then they go to the minus multiplication and then go to the division. Things are easy. That's why we are start up with that. But multiplicative, again, if we have say 12, it is 4 into 3, and if we do not have this, okay, what will get? I can easily find out this. But if you see the process of thinking, learning, and this thing is easy, this thing is complicated, especially when I have a 0 here and 3. Can I write that? No, I can't write. That it means here multiplication is that some components are so mixed with each other. Sometimes we confuse that. We say efficiency is equal to effectiveness. Okay? And efficiency is equal to performance. Sometimes you confuse that. Okay. What I want to say that in water, efficiency and the efficiency, you told me the performance. Till now I am not clear what is performance because I am not clear what is the effectiveness. When both things are clear to me, then I can, when I know that 4 multiplied by 3, then I really work out the plan. Now what is the effectiveness? Effectiveness is the ability to achieve the predetermined goals. Effectiveness is the ability to achieve the predetermined goals. What method? For example, here we have input, production plus output. But our objective is not always to produce more output. Our objective is not to produce more output always. Their objective always is to generate more profits, to get more market share. I hope you are getting it. That is the predetermined goal. They want to rule the market. They do not want to produce more. A small firm buy some say sophisticated product, they can capture the market. For example, BMW, Mercedes, their objective is not to produce more and more cars and putting them on the roads in the market. They want to have a big market. That is their predetermined goal. To achieve that, they have different strategy. That's a different thing. But their ultimate performance is captured if we see how they convert their input to the output and how effectively they achieve their predetermined goals. Therefore, performance becomes a very big term. Performance contains efficiency, performance is effectiveness, and interpreting the efficiency as a performance maybe sometimes it is disaster. Maybe it means our conclusion may not be valid or sometimes it happens. I will show you one of the paper. Some firms are efficient but they are not well performing because they are not effective. And if we know about these two things, effectiveness and efficiency, if we plot that, you will see, if we have efficiency, I have efficiency, I have effectiveness. If I plot for different firms, that's why I have a sample like this, 50 firms, I will plot that, I will be able to divide them into different quadrants. You might have studied uniform chart like this. Then I can identify for individual firm where it is lacking in the effectiveness, where it is lacking in the efficiency. I can find out which firm, who are the ace, who are the leader in the industry, what is the position there in terms of efficiency and in terms of the effectiveness. This is known as the efficiency effectiveness and achieve calculation. We will do everything practically. My purpose is not to teach you the DEA itself. I come here and give a mathematical model which is very fancy, and at the end of the day I go out, take money from the there and go to my home, and at the end of the day if you find that there is nothing in the lecture except those mathematical things, it's a DEA is very mathematical, grounded and very intensive in terms of mathematics. But purpose of here, standing here, is that at the end of the day you understand the concept, you would be able to. But I'm 100% sure that after these 3 lectures, you would be able to write one basic papers on the DEA. That purpose I came here. So that's why I'm spending the time on these concepts. Otherwise I can go like efficiency measurement, DEA, or other thing. data, get the result, okay. Okay, anyway, we come here again. Performance is important. Efficiency and effectiveness are the component of it, and they share a multiplicative degree. The relationship is multiplicative. These are the two things. If you understand this, the result, integration of the result will be easy and accurate. Now I come back to this.
So, you said that a firm may not be efficient, but it may not be effective.
Yes.
But can it be the other way around? Like a firm is effective, but it may not be efficient, or if it, or is it that if it is effective, it has to be efficient? What is the case?
My take is very simple. Everything can be happen in terms of the number. In terms of the number, anything can happen. We have to actually be here in research, write the result on the basis of the some data, input, output, like this. It may be happen, but as a practical thing is that in journal, if we apply our this journal, only efficient can be effective. Right? If you are efficient, okay, then it means there is something which is known as the invisible hands, or we can say discipline. That discipline, if that discipline is here, then you can easily, but number, but these are the indicators. These things are what actually mean what we do in the research. We know about the reality, but we try to create a real life picture using the real facts. Real facts are our data, and we try to create a picture. Okay, it is in form of a wheel. Okay, in form of pillar. Now what to apply? In principle, we are actually to write that only those students, our kids, those who are good in taking the marks, exam, they would generally get a seat. They are effective in getting their performance. Their ultimate aim is to get the seat. My daughter is studying in the class 2 and she has taken the science stream. Okay? And her goal is to get the admission in a good engineering college. It will only happen when she performs well in the efficiently, she works efficiently in the exams. This is about, we know this fact. But sometimes, other way very wrong, those who are getting less mark, they have a similar goal, they get admission. Maybe, in Indian case, some quota or other things, with some favorable situation, you can say some extraneous factors in economics terminology, some other things, even you are perceived completely we actually, effectiveness is something very subjective. Some people market here, okay, market we can calculate, we have some metrics. Actually, for effectiveness, we generally use some proxies. Input, output, something is very clear. But for market share or say profit level, for example, firm aim is to get the maximum profit. For that, we will use the output and the ROA. ROA will be taken as a measure of profitability. Okay, if you don't have any data on ROA, you will take data on the ROE, return on equity. Okay, different. That is a proxy. On the other hand, if you want to find out the firm dominance in the market, okay, that is the goal. The firm aim is to get the dominance in the market. Then dominance in the market, there is to get, we have to use some proxy, maybe market share, total sale of the industry of the share of that firm, if the market is that. some proxy may be worked out that different from case to case. That is not a standard thing. In a similar way, inputs are not standards. Okay? Because now the firms are not, when you talk about the firms, they are not manufacturing firms. Okay? They are not a manufacturing firm. And manufacturing firm generally produce single output. If car producing firm, they will produce cars. Number of cars produced by the Maruti, number of cars produced by the Ford. Okay? But here the word now is very complex. Firm are multi-product. Reason is that service sector has now come inside the domain. Okay? They produce number of products. Therefore, in DA, those who have some idea about DA or study something about the DA, even one day or 2 days on DA, they would find that nowhere they use the word firm. They use the word DMUs, decision making units, which is a generic term. Okay. Since I am using, if I start with putting something very heavy and which is difficult to understand, DMU, firm you can easily understand what is the firm. Okay, DMU and firm are same thing in DA, but since we are learning the ABCD of the DA, I provided that. Okay, I hope idea is clear to you. Now we come to the DA. The purpose of DA is to measure the relative efficiency. I am now using the acrobator, which is not the efficiency. It is to measure the relative efficiency. Particular firm with the other, particular firm with the A with the B, B with the C, A with the C like this. The purpose of the data envelopment analysis is to measure the relative efficiency. Now, if we go inside in the literature of efficiency measurement, then we will find that there are large number of techniques to measure the efficiency, and results are generally confusing. But we could use those techniques to not only to do the research, but to formulate a strategy how the form of the sample behave, how we can improve their efficiency, okay? What direction the policy need to be designed so that desirable level of efficiency variation. One technique, please note that is not sufficient. Therefore, when we write a paper, or do some research, always try to validate the authenticity of the result by using the alternative technique. Or sometimes, if you are not able to do that, try to do something which is known as, we can say, robustness analysis. You should check the robustness of your result by changing the sample size or maybe changing the inputs and outputs factor. Something is new. Therefore, the efficiency measurement, different people give the different techniques, and some are traditional and some are new. We will study that. Before that, I would like to prepare a chart like this. Approaches to efficiency measurement. financial statement analysis. And second is the frontier approach. In the financial statement analysis, using the balance sheet data, we compute various financial ratios like profitability, staff productivity, asset quality, we profitability, staff productivity, asset quality. Now, as a in each category, there are again large number of ratios. For example, profitability, we have ROA, we have ROE, we have ROI. Okay. We know about these. I'm not last student of my life. Never seen. But I broadly know. But even don't know how to compute this. You are the better that you know how to compute it. But in each ratio, there are sub-ratios. And what happens in this scenario? Now, in ratio analysis, let's suppose I have a 5 problem. Okay? Problem number 1, okay. A, B, C, and D. I have 5 problems. And I have different ratios. For example, ROA, ROE, ROI, okay, staff productivity, or goes to sales ratio, okay, and sales quality. So, you see, I have this. I may get that this form, get the number 1, B form, get the number 1 as the ROE is concerned, as the ROE is concerned, get number 1, and here again, this gets number 1, here gets this number 1, here gets this form, here gets this form, let's suppose I have another ratios. Say ratio number 7, ratio number 8, because if I see book of the any financial book of the financial management, I will find that ratio analysis is a integral chapter, and in the ratio analysis there are large number of ratios. If I consider, we can easily find out more than 40 ratios, 40 ratios. Okay, any financial management. I am confident you will find large. If we have sample like this, I will find this is coming, sometimes this is. Now, what this rating will do? This that was some form using one ratio, some form is top, using another ratio, some form is top. Okay, and sometimes some ratio, for example, return on asset is desirable if we have maximum value, more ROE is desirable. But when we talk about the cost of total asset, minimum value is more desirable. Okay, and ultimately you get a morass of number. Okay, a graph or triangle of the number are there are so many numbers and so many numbers lead to confusion, make the things complicated. Okay, but that is a disadvantage of the financial equation. That is, we do not get a single scalar value. We do not get a single scalar value. Scalar not going to say a single value on the basis of which we can say that this is efficient or this is efficient or this is efficient. I hope you are getting it. Now that is the main disadvantage. But advantage is that ratio are easy to compute. This is the advantage and easy to interpret. Given that ratio analysis is one primarily used by the researcher to evaluate the efficiency of the firm, loss is seen over time. Over time, this becomes unpopular. People try to move towards another